We resume in the skies of Washington, D.C. Superman interrogating the mysterious lobbyist Alex Greer. Greer has been lobbying for Senator Burrows from Action Comic number 1. That was our previous video before this one, so if you haven't seen that one, I would highly recommend watching that before this to get the full context on what is happening. Now back to the comic. Alex Greer succumbs to Superman's threats. He tells Superman about who he represents, Emil Norvell. Emil Norvell is going to be Superman's first villain. He's going to be the first one with a villainous scheme that will affect the world in ways people in that universe deem unsafe. People nowadays would find this ridiculous. Emil was planning on paying Senator Barrow money if he made a bill pass that would combine Europe and America. Where did Emil make enough money to afford paying off public officials, you might ask? I want you to hit pause in the video and interact in the poll I left above. Tell me, how would someone make that money in this world? Illegal gambling? The mob? Munitions manufacturer? Or old money? If you want to know what answer was right, you will have to watch the rest of the video to find out. Superman goes after his first villain. Like every other schemer, he prepared for Superman's arrival. Norvell had secret doors in place with mobsters who have Tommy guns ready to pounce on Superman at any moment. With the mill signal, they leap out and start shooting at Superman. Only when mobsters realize their bullets aren't doing anything, Superman pounces. In one swift movement, he wraps their guns around the mobsters' necks and throws them out the open window. Superman, now alone with Emil Norvell, threatens to do the same if he doesn't go on a boat named the Baronada heading to a fictional South American country, San Monte. Clark Kent boards the Baronada. He notices a familiar face, Lois Lane, the female colleague who Clark Kent went on a date with in the last video. We all know how that turned out. Clark also notices 3 other passengers, a group of thugs, an exotic woman whose beauty intrigues Clark, and of course our buddy Emil. Superman makes a visit to Mr. Norvell. Emil, being the villain that he is, hired those thugs Clark saw board the plane to kill Superman. The thugs caught Superman on the deck. They pounce and push him off the boat. San Monte is the warring country Clark Kent got sent to in the previous video. Clark Kent is a reporter for the Daily Star. Clark Kent is also Superman. While Superman outswims the boat, the thugs, thinking they killed Superman, report back to Emil. Emil, being the slimy villainous person he is, doesn't pay for their services. The thugs, being double-crossed by Norvell, does what anyone else in their shoes would do. Double-cross the double-crosser. Somehow, knowing Emil was in danger, Superman comes to his safety. Superman now unveils the real reason why he made Emil go on the same boat as his secret identity. He gives an ultimatum. Either join the San Monte army or he will be treated the same as the other thugs. Emil, being Emil, thought of a way to try to get out of this. He will enlist to please Superman, then desert from the army. To Emil's dismay, Superman is also enlisted. They then get deployed to the front lines, and Superman uses this as moments to try to teach Emil how he affects people. If you have made it to this part of the video, comment pineapples in the comments below. If you have made it to this part of the video, comment pineapples in the comments below. After all of Superman's comrades retire, Superman leaps past enemy lines and straight into the tent of the opposing generals. As they plotted their next move, there is a bright flash. It's Superman. He is taking a photo for his alter ego Clark Kent to send to the Daily Star. Now it's time to check in on Lois Lane. Lois finds herself chatting with the familiar exotic face. This exotic woman is the one that Clark noticed when he boarded the boat. Her name is Lola Cortez. Lola is a war criminal who recently stole some top-secret document. As Lola and Lola speak, a group of army officers start looking for someone who stole top-secret papers. Lola, realizing her cover is blown, hides the papers the officers are looking for. She coincidentally puts the files in Lewis's room. The army officers proceed to thoroughly check everyone's room. The officers then get to Lewis's room and find the files. As Lois denies everything, she gets arrested, tried, and sentenced. She is found guilty for espionage, and since this country is at war, she gets sentenced to execution. Now we go back to our hero. Superman overhears soldiers talking about the spy, Lois Lane, who will be executed in minutes. Superman, with his crush's life on the line, runs faster than ever. As the fire squad takes aim and fires, Superman saves Lois by shooting her with his body. He then jumps and sprints, bringing Lois Lane to safety once again. Since it's wartime in San Monte, there is nowhere safe. Superman, in the same instant as he saves Lois Lane, thwarts one side from torturing the other. Having to finish everything, Superman started by tomorrow morning. He gets back to work. As Superman leaps back, he notices his company is under fire from enemy bombers. Not wanting Emil Norvell to die, he leaps to their safety. Superman, now in front of the enemy bomber propellers, braces for impact. With the skies now clear, Emil rejoices. Superman and the bomber are dead. Then out of nowhere, is that a plane? Is that a bird? No, it's Superman. Emil, now knowing there is no end near with the Superman, concedes to his wishes to stop arms manufacturing. Superman, knowing his job still isn't done, proceeds to take the opposing generals and make them fight to the death. The generals, now face to face, realize the fighting is just for nothing. And just like that, Superman saved the love of his life, 2 countries, and stopped his first villain in the span of minutes. If that doesn't show us how Superman can be, I don't know what can. On the next video, we will resume Superman and his 1938 adventures. If you guys like this series, please leave a like and remember to subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments. I will be replying to them. See you guys next time. Wait, no. Fuck that.